AA, see you in church. Hi, Emmanuel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a little message, put the hand up. I do it right away because I have the tendency to forget and I won't return. And let me know something I should talk about. I'm putting this on because I'm so bored with all of the gossip media channels. They have nothing to really say. They're not talking about anything interesting except for James Charles. Now they're trying to get James Charles's job taken away from him. What is he called? The Voice or something like that. Remember when that young man was telling you to kill yourself? Well, you're starting to sound just like him. Page after page of harassment, insults. I'm sorry. I believe James Charles about the children that are constantly trying to get with him. And then afterwards they go, oops, I'm only blah, blah, blah. And then he finds that out and then he decides to break up or whatever, hopefully. But the reality is that children play those games constantly. If you, well, no, you don't do your jobs. You guys all suck at your job. But if you had gone back and looked at James Charles when he was younger, you would see him and Nikita Dragon going around and going, oh, we're going to get any man we want and blah, 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 whether they're straight or whatever, and they're laughing and everything. They're kidding around. They're showing off that they think they're tap. But here you guys are older and been through the drama and you haven't done any research of any form or kind. And because you say, these are just my opinions and blah, 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 blah. Well, your opinions are coming out of your ass because you're not doing any, zero work to find out any information. The same with your boyfriend, the same stupid bullshit. I'm happy for you. And when that guy was harassing you, I went and I tapped every single one of those things because I couldn't believe that there was somebody that disgusting and despicable. And now you're becoming just like him. You go after James Charles, you go after Jeffree Star, what's his name has not even been in the media, and you're after Shane and his boyfriend. What's her name is just become a cunt. Why? Because she says, I'm your friend, but you're supposed to choose between this friend and that friend. What kind of friend is that? I had a friend like that. I dumped a friend like that. That's why I had a friend like that. I'm not going to put myself in the middle of their bullshit. Jeffree didn't say a word. That guy said word. How does she know that Jeffree said that? Well, he said it once before, but he could still be talking about that one time. You guys seem not to let go the past. The past is the past. When those videos were made by what's his name, he was young then. Get a hint, get a clue, buy a fucking vowel, you imbeciles. Make me sick. I'm so tired of your stupidity. You have a good show. You're talking about interesting stuff. And now you're just bullshit coming out of your mouth. You don't even attempt to make a smart decision. You're just blah blah garbage. You don't get, Jeffree don't care if Morphe let him go. Why? Because they're passe. They're brushes from everybody saying. Nobody keeps them. They throw them away. They have these other brands that last, but Morphe's don't. I've seen collection after collection, and there's not a Morphe brush. There's a Jeffree brush there, over and over. Jeffree, not a James, not any of the other Jeffrees, but a Morphe's. No, they threw those away. They had them, but they threw them away. And they talk about every other brush. Morphe has bit the hand that feeds them. So now they're going to be out in the street closing their doors because no Jeffree, no Shane, and the way you guys are trying to make it, no James Charles, they're not going to have any meal ticket. Why? Because they even changed the product that they're not supposed to change. They made colors, and people noticed the colors didn't match their old palettes. And guess what? The formulas were changed. They were no longer vegan. But I don't hear you talking about that. No, oh no, we forgot about that. We're not going to tell the truth. We're going to attack this child that's growing up and not giving him the benefit of the doubt. We're going to be attacking because it's going to give us a better story. You guys have become evil, just plain evil. Worse than the person who is trying to get you to kill yourselves. All of you. You're almost getting it close to the person that Tati is suing. That person was horrible. They did some more than respectable research. They didn't try to find anything. They were making dirt. And you're not even trying to find the clues to find out the truth. You're just blah, blah, blah. It's boring. I'm more interested in finding out, is Jeffree dating, than this bullshit. Because everybody knew there was no way Jeffree went after so-and-so's boyfriend. That's not Jeffree's type. He's not going after other people's man. That other guy had already dumped his girlfriend, and now she was trying to make something of herself by going and saying, "You took my man." Nope, he had already dumped you. But the reality is that you're not telling the complete truth. They showed a picture of Jeffree in public transportation. And you guys aren't on that? Neither of you. Rich Lux is. He's more interested in maybe finding the truth. But he hasn't gone back and seen what Nikita Dragon and and James Charles were kidding around about either. He hasn't tried to find out that everything Tati said was old news. They said it on a video long before and showed they were kidding around. Well, now he knows the old hag don't got it. Move on. She's not a friend. She's not even family. Because God forbid she treats family like that. But you guys have become boring. I was more interested about the candles than I am these storylines. Because you don't got a story. You're just making stuff up. And that's the sad part. When that kid was doing everything like that, you're now doing it like that. And everybody is there going, oh, blah, 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 blah. Shut up. If you don't like James Charles, don't buy his palette. Because that company's not making any money anymore. After they went and they started changing the colors to cheaper products to make the colors, nobody's going to be buying those palettes. And they knew they screwed themselves. So that's why they're quiet. But what do you think? Are you exactly like those leeches? Because all of those media things are becoming just nothing but leeches and liars. Let me know by just subscribing to my channel, leaving a little message, putting the hand up. Because I have the tendency to forget and I won't return. And let me know something you think I should talk about. Because this stuff is almost as bad as the Republicans running for presidency, and then they're whining, oh, they do, and idiots read the laws and shut up. It's over. It's done. And your Republican ex-president tried to get you killed. But until then, AA, see you in church.